Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Two Dudes and Food. I'm Ethan Marcus.
And I'm Sheldon McKinnon.
And today we're going to be making two recipes. The first one's going to be Best Damn Instapot Pulled Chicken.
And the best potato wedges.
So we're going to go ahead and get started on the pulled chicken first. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to mix up our spices that we're going to be coating the chicken in. So the first thing that we're going to be putting together is brown sugar. We're going to be using 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then we're going to mix in 1 tablespoon of kosher salt.
Gotta find the right one. Oh, I spilled some already.
And then we're going to be mixing in a teaspoon of ground mustard.
Ground mustard.
1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. 1 teaspoon of paprika. And a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I like a little spicier, so I'm doing a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And then we're gonna mix that all together with a fork, make sure it blends well.
How'd you pick these spices?
This is from one of our favorite recipes, but we've made this many, many times, and you can scale this up really big, or just kind of do the single batch like we're doing. Freezes well too, so if you can make it and save it for later.
So what's next, chef?
Now we're gonna coat the chicken.
Ooh, oh, I hate working with chicken.
While you're coating the chicken, I'm gonna go ahead and get our Instapot here, so we're gonna cook it in. I'm gonna get it set to saute, which will take just a little bit. And
do we need to dice the chicken at all?
Nope, chicken can stay just as it is. We're using boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Perfect. Do we need to trim the fat at all? Fat is flavor, they say.
You don't have to trim the fat.
Excellent.
It does add extra flavor. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of oil here, cooking oil. You want a high temp oil. Just want to kind of cover the bottom of your Instapot. We have the really big Instapot model here because we cook a lot of food quite often. But most of them are smaller than this, so you won't need as much oil.
Would you please kindly pour this all over here?
I will sprinkle it on. All right, let's give that a good mix, and then we'll dump the rest of it on there. You want a nice heavy coating on there. Really make sure it's covered well.
It is pretty heavy. All right, give me round 2.
All right.
I'm gonna get these insides.
All right, there we are.
As I beat my meat. How long have we known each other, Ethan?
We've known each other since middle school, technically.
I think
guess. 6th grade is the first time that we hung out or saw each other, and then
I guess so.
high school is kind of when we hung out the most.
Now the depressing part. How long has that been?
What's my age minus how old we were in high school? So almost 25 years.
I think so.
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
We're getting old.
We are.
You
We're
can
working on
guess
it.
how old we are.
Ooh, my students know.
My students do too. They track it every year. They don't let me forget.
All right, I got a ball of meat.
All right. The next thing we have to do is we're gonna have to wait till our Instapot beeps to let us know that it is up to temp. So
I can't do it early?
we can't do it earlier. We don't want them to
Does it
stick to the bottom. Yep.
Makes sense.
So I want to get a good sear on them before we start anything else. All right, welcome back. Our Instapot is up to temp, and so now we're gonna start searing them in batches. So we're gonna do about 3 minutes per side, and then once they're done, they're nice and kind of crisp on the outside, we're gonna put them on the plate and set them aside as we get done with them.
How many do you want in there?
So you can do probably about 4 to 5 you can get set in there. So
How long does brownie take?
about 3 to 4 minutes per side.
Okay. What do you do in between?
In between, usually this is when I would start prepping whatever we're cooking with it, whatever our sides would be.
How long have you been making this recipe?
I've been making this recipe for probably about 2 years now.
2 years.
2 years, not very long, but we make it often. This is probably our 10th, 11th time
What's the best part about
making
it?
this one. The best part about it is you can eat it on pretty much anything. So this works great for sandwiches. If you want to throw it in like a fajita or like a quesadilla, you can do that as well. If you want to eat it just by itself, it's awesome to just eat as like finger snack food.
I bet. I love chicken thighs.
If you don't have an Instant Pot at home, you can do this. You should be able to do this in a slow cooker as well, like a crock pot. You just have to sear the chicken in a frying pan and then mix everything into your slow cooker and then cook for somewhere around 4 to 6 hours. This just gets it tender really quick, so it kind of speeds up the recipe a little bit.
So were you saying you should just get an Instant Pot?
You should just get an Instant Pot. These things are amazing. If you don't have one, unplug an Instant Pot or Instant Pot adjacent brands.
Do you think they still sell the old pressure cookers?
I think they do. It is possible. Not quite like
used
the
to have
really
one.
old style.
But then I gave it to my mom because hers was falling apart.
Does she use a pressure cooker?
Yep, she used to. Well, I don't know if she does anymore, really.
Does she have an Instant Pot?
She does not have an Instant Pot. That's a good Christmas gift,
That's
probably.
a good Christmas gift.
Pressure cookers feel like it can be dangerous,
Pressure cookers are terrifying.
so I give her my new one that I use like 3 times. That's
Kitchen
good.
safety is very important.
Is safety number 1? Or is it taste? Probably taste, huh? Safety can be number 2 or 3.
All right. We're going to pull out our first batch
That
here.
looks good.
They don't have to be cooked all the way through. They just need a nice golden outside. All right, we're ready for round 2.
Excellent. What's the stock for? Oh, it's just going to be the
So then
liquid in there, right?
After we take the chicken out, we're then going to add our 2 cups of stock. We're going to add our 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce and a teaspoon of liquid smoke, and then we'll pour that into the Instant Pot, and then you're going to want to scrape the bottom and get all the kind of crusty, baked-on goodness off. And that'll really help with the flavoring as it kind of marinates and cooks in there under pressure. We have to use 2 cups of chicken stock, as this pressure cooker needs at least 2 cups of liquid in it in order to reach pressure. If you have a smaller Instant Pot, you can use the 1.5 cups that the recipe recommends.
Have you ever tried using less liquid? Does it not come to pressure? Or does it just take longer?
I think it takes
does it
longer,
burn?
and I don't know if it can stay at pressure. And then we've never had anything burn yet, but usually we've had some recipes we go exactly to the 2-cup mark, and it's been fine. So depends, I guess, how juicy the food is. So
okay.
Once it gets to pressure, it'll take 15 minutes of pressure cook time, and then after that 15 minutes is up, the Instant Pot is a button that you push to release all of the pressure. We're not going to do that. We're going to let it slowly release for 10 minutes, and then we'll push the button, and it's quite the show of all the steam coming out. If you're cooking anything with pasta sauce in it, or a sauce that stains, and you have an Instant Pot, make sure you hit the release button either away from your counters, or go ahead and put like a hand towel over the top of it. Otherwise, it'll be shooting like tomato juice everywhere. It'll be on clothes and cupboards. So,
How do you know this?
you know, experience. You can see the bottom is starting to get a nice kind of a burnt crispiness to it. That's where all the flavor's stored.
Stored.
Oh, a little
Get
bit.
these bits in there too.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull out this last batch of chicken here.
I like that color. That one didn't have that much color.
Yeah, little giblets on there.
Ooh.
Nice and crispy. And then we're gonna go ahead and make the sauce that they're gonna sit and marinate in while they're pressure cooking. So to do that, we're gonna fill our measuring cup here with 2 cups of chicken stock.
Ooh. Gonna do the same time.
Can you?
Crossing streams. Ooh. That's gonna overfill.
I'll get these out here.
I can go ahead and pour it, right?
Yep, you can pour it in.
There's some left in there.
I'm gonna go ahead and start scrubbing kind of the bottom here while this is cooking. I'm gonna scrape the bottom of the pan and get all of that kind of burnt on seasoning back off and into the mix here. That'll add extra seasoning. need to add a tablespoon of the Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, tablespoon. All right. Say that again.
Worcestershire sauce?
That's good. You have confidence. I like that.
I believe I learned it the right way the first time.
The first time
I never had to sound it out myself. Someone told me what it was the very first time.
That's pretty good.
And then we're going to need a teaspoon of liquid smoke.
You ever taste this by itself?
I have not ever tasted it by itself. It smells amazing though. Does it taste like it smells?
I'll take a little lick. Just a little lick.
Woo! That's some concentrated stuff. It's like licking your grill.
That's not good. It's really not good.
It's good and salty though. All right, now we're gonna take all of our chicken and we're gonna do the best we can to nestle it all into this liquid here.
You should go a little faster.
Well, then I would spill. Not that I'm not already spilling, but you want to get it all kind of down in the juice as best you can. All right, and then once it's all nestled in there, we're going to go ahead and seal it. And then we're going to turn it on to pressure cook on high, and we're going to set it for 15 minutes and hit start. And then once it gets to temperature, it'll beep at us, and then it'll start the countdown from 15 minutes. And once it beeps and tells us it's done, we're gonna let it sit for another 10 minutes on low as it naturally kind of releases some of the pressure. And then we'll hit our button and blast all the steam out of there.
Blast the steam out. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna cut these or what? How do you cut these, by the way?
So when I do it, I will do like half and half and half. If you want to try to get fancy, you can try to do it in half and then cut at an angle to make them all look wedge shaped.
Like that?
There you go. You got perfect wedges.
Perfect wedges. Oh, this one's a little smaller. I'm gonna do only 3.
So we're gonna be cutting up about 2 pounds of potatoes here.
And it's okay to be long like that? You don't want to cut them half
give or take a
like
potato. And it's okay to keep the skins on. I like the skins on the potatoes. You could do this with the skin off if you wanted to, but the skin adds a little bit of texture, a little bit of flavor.
Ooh. It's a weird one.
That's a weird looking one. Some of them are going to be all different sizes, but they should all cook up about the same here. While you're cutting those, I'm going to go ahead and mix up
Sorry, what'd you say?
Cutting. While you're cutting those, I'm going to go ahead and mix up the seasonings here. So we're going to be throwing in a teaspoon of salt. We're going to do a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Get it all in there. And our Instapot's just about pressurized. And then a teaspoon of garlic powder. And a half teaspoon of onion powder.
What's the most important ingredient? And spices.
Ooh, probably salt.
After that, number 2.
Ooh, number 2. Depends if you want to make it spicy. I'd say the right amount of like cayenne pepper in there.
Let's just say in general.
Brings it out.
I need a top-down ranking.
Top down. Salt.
So salt, yep.
Black pepper.
Ooh, okay. See, I was gonna go garlic.
Ooh, I don't know. When you're cooking steak, salt and black pepper
I suppose.
are amazing. You
Yeah.
can cook so many dishes with salt and black pepper.
You're right.
I'll probably do salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and then like paprika.
I don't know. I never thought past the
Top 5.
salt, pepper, and garlic, really. After that, I don't know if I have much preferences. I do like rosemary a lot.
That is true. All right, ready for the fun part?
Sure.
We're gonna drizzle them with our cooking oil.
What kind of oil you use?
We're using canola oil. You can use avocado oil. This one you could still actually use olive oil. And you go ahead and get them all coated in oil so the seasoning will stick to them. I'm gonna grab our cookie sheet while you're getting all those lubed up.
Oily hands. All right, you want to pour my seasoning for me?
All right.
You got my hand.
That's okay. It'll all get mixed in there. And just toss them till they're all, evenly coated.
All right.
Look close to it, and then we'll dump them on the cookie sheet and kind of space them out as best we can. Want to lick?
No, I'm good, thanks. You know, I said that with a little more aversion than I meant. I was still thinking about the chicken. That's just seasoning and oil. I'd be all right licking that. Before we put anything in the oven, of course.
We got to make sure you sprinkle it with black pepper.
Is there such a thing as too much black pepper?
Probably.
Yeah, I think I agree. All right, do you want them like laying flat? Standing
No,
up
we're
like
going to
that?
flip them halfway through, so
Okay.
they're all going to get tossed and moved around. They won't look.
All right, this looks
Upright.
okay?
Yep.
Single layer?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the oven. We've got our oven preheated to 450 degrees. We're going to throw them in on the middle rack. And then we'll set our timer here for about 15 minutes. And then we'll kind of toss them, flip them, move them around a little bit, and then cook them again for another about 10 minutes or so. Kind of time varies depending on how hot your oven gets and how quick it heats back up again once you open the door. So we'll come back in a little bit and flip the potatoes. There's our timer for our potatoes. So we can go ahead and pull this out and flip them.
Should I do it without the...
Listen to those things squeal.
Mmm.
All right, you want to go ahead and hold the tray here?
Yeah, I can.
I'm not doing a
We're
great
good?
job of smoothing these out, but you're good to go back in for another 15 minutes.
All right. You want to put the timer on for me? I don't know how to work it.
All right, we have about 6 minutes left before we can depressurize our Instapot. It's not hot at all. We're gonna mix up the sauce here for the potato wedges, the dipping sauce, while everything's cooking. So we're gonna do a 1/3 cup mayonnaise and a 1/3 cup barbecue sauce.
Good enough.
We'll be using the barbecue sauce later on to put on top of the chicken. Go ahead and whisk this together. How's it taste?
Awful.
All right,
That's
we're
good,
ready
that's
to go ahead and pressure release the chicken. So we're gonna hit the little button on our Instapot and make the magic happen. That'll probably take
Probably don't want
minute
to
or two.
hold your hand over that.
No, not at all. That's quite toasty.
You know, the interesting thing is the hotter the steam, the more transparent it is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you have a very high pressure steam leak, it's super, super dangerous.
Oh, you can't
Like
see it.
you can't really see it visually. Usually you hear it, but to walk into it could be really dangerous.
All right, we're
What are
gonna
we
go ahead and open up our chicken here.
Ooh.
And then we're gonna pull it out onto the tray here, and then we're gonna shred it. Oops, already coming apart.
Oh, that does look good. I'm not ready for it yet. Don't break it yet. You do my job for me.
It's coming out pre-shredded. I'm not tall enough to see.
There was nothing in there.
I'm not tall enough to see into the Instapot.
Just an empty scoop.
Short guy problems.
Should have been my job.
That's true. We've almost got it all.
Oh, this boy's getting hot.
I got a couple more minutes here getting this stuff out. All right, I think that's most of it out there. I'll keep fishing here and throw some more on there as you get it.
Do you want it somewhat chunky or just completely shredded?
You can do it at your preference. Whatever you think will look best on a sandwich.
This is kind of satisfying. Something with destroying things, you know what I mean?
Yep. The destruction phase is always better than the rebuild phase. We're gonna turn our Instapot off. Now, this Instapot's one thing to remember. If you close the lid, even while it's sitting here, it might repressurize on you. All the steam and
Just
heat
'cause
kind
it's
of
still
rebuilds up
hot?
again. Yep.
That's interesting.
So you just leave it open until it cools off.
Let it cool down. I don't think I use my Instapot enough.
They're a super handy tool.
You know why? I always make way too much food at once when I use them.
I think you can get really small ones. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and check on our spuds while you're shredding. Ooh, these look done.
Ooh.
Making quick work of those chicken thighs.
It's actually going pretty slow. I feel like somebody could do this faster, but that's okay.
But we're professionals. Nobody could do it faster than us.
True. All right, is this good enough? Supervise me.
That looks good.
Cool. Now what do we do with it?
Nice and juicy. So now that's all
It is.
shredded up. The potatoes are done. We can go ahead and dish up.
It's hot.
How's it taste?
That's pretty good. That is really juicy.
All right, we got nice onion buns.
Ooh, that does look good. Do you put extra barbecue on?
Yes.
You
You
do.
can put it on first or after.
What do you do?
You want it under the chicken or on top of the chicken?
I think on top, probably, yeah.
You can use your favorite barbecue sauce.
What's your favorite?
I like Stubbs.
Do you remember that time in your wedding? You took a bite from my sandwich?
That's true. I took a bite. A big bite.
And then you got some, I don't know where you got, like cartilage or something, but you kept chewing on it.
It didn't come
It
loose.
wouldn't come loose.
It wouldn't come loose.
I was holding a
so
sandwich and you were just chewing on it. And
leaned
chewing on
over,
it.
eating it out of your
And
hand.
I'm like, I just wanted to give you a bite. I don't want you to chew my sandwich.
At that point, you can't give it back either.
I know. Like, I have to be graceful here. I have to accept this fate.
And this is why you were at my wedding.
True.
You're my best man.
Best man.
All right, ready for some of these tasty fries?
I feel like I just keep licking everything here.
Potato wedges.
Yes.
All right.
One more, please.
A little gimpy looking one.
Yeah.
There we go.
I feel a little robbed now.
Is it hot?
Oh, yeah, it's hot, but it's good. Oh, this is actually crispy too.
All right, and then don't forget to dish up the secret sauce.
Oh, yeah.
You want a dipping bowl?
Yes. You don't like your liquids to mix.
I don't like soggy bread, so dipping bowls are amazing. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I lick everything.
All right,
right.
what do they say in France? Bon appetit?
There's a whole subreddit called that.
Yep.
I'm going to the sandwich.
Good potatoes. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside.
It's a good sandwich. Well, that's pretty good.
That's delicious, I think.
It's all right.
It's a pretty quick meal that you can eat, and you can scale it up really easily. So you can make easy 2-3 times the amount. So that's the best damn Instapot pulled chicken and the best potato wedges.
Best potato wedges. They're both wonderful. Thanks, Ethan.
I agree. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Right now we'll let the cooking chick.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Right now we'll let the chicken cook, and we'll come back